See, right over there where I just went, there's a granite rock. Ooh, that was sweet. It was unplanned, but when your nose is so far down, hit the brakes even more. Yeah.
I wouldn't be standing alone tonight.
Look at that. Oh! And I landed it. There you go. See?
Yeah. We wandering off and shit, dog. Yeah. Finish my cup and post.
What's up, YouTube? Back out with the KAIJU EXT. I've driven this a handful of times now. Not all of them were on video, and one of them, my GoPro Hero 8 Black, was set to like double speed or hyper speed or something. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So I lost that footage. It was like a 20-minute video shrunk down into 2 minutes. Anyway, I haven't had any brakes. I'm running the front arms and the rear, the bump stops, the shock adjustment, and I think everything else is stock. I've used the pointers Troy from Roadside RC suggested, and they've been actually they've done actually really well. No brakes so far. We're running the Swamp Dogs, IMEX Swamp Dogs, nice and beefy, offset and thick. Handles really good with these, like pillows. Running 4S, man. This time of year, the grass grows so quick. I just mowed it last week, probably 4 days ago. And I'm running a Yumi Power, I think 60C 4S. Thing's wild. Brakes are a little soft, and the punch is a little soft as well. No adjustments done on this so far. Bone stock, besides the little tweaks I told you about. Troy from Roadside RC's tweaks, and these wheels and tires. Let me make sure this is recording. This dang GoPro. All right, we're recording, and it looks like it's in normal speed. Good shit. So I still need to get the proper software. The software I'm using to edit with really is not compatible with this GoPro. It works, but it's just not very I don't know, compatible. It's hard to edit with it. It's kind of glitchy. So these are limited edits. Everything you've seen with the GoPro is very limited in edits. Just raw footage with a little intro snipped in there. Yeah, I think this is a Yumi Power 60C 4S. Small one though. I think it's a 3,300. I bought 2 of these to run. Ow! Look at that, cut me. I'm the dumbass for being out here in slippers and no socks. If I had socks on, it wouldn't have took the little piece of skin. Oh, but yeah, I forgot, this is also added on. They don't have this stock. This is the regular KAIJU bumper. It's what just hit me in the ankle. But that's also an upgrade I put on here. It works too. I smacked a piece of granite down there. I'll show you in a minute. And it was perfect. Yeah, I bought 2 of these batteries to run in the Maverick, the Quantum R, to run them in parallel, you know? And that's what I did. I could run parallel on this too, but I'm not right now. I only charged 1 battery. But this is the battery I've been using, I think. I might have used the I have a 4500 also, 4S. I sold the Creighton the other day. Chris Watson's mad at me. Just playing. He ain't mad, but a real nice old man wanted to look at my RCs, and I did not have that up for sale. I had the other ones up for sale, but he wanted the big dog Creighton, and he was probably 65 to 75 years old, living his life retired. RV living, all over the United States, and adventure bikes, 4x4 Jeeps. He's living it up, and he wanted the big dog Creighton. He had a crawler, or he has a couple of crawlers, but now he's got a Creighton, and I gave him a 4S battery with it. It's the 5100, the SIG, whatever those were. Those are pretty decent batteries. Mine came a little bit puffed, but the cells were all still balanced. Maybe I'll tell him. I didn't tell him I had a YouTube channel. I did tell him though I had like 60 RCs though. He was like, "This guy is crazy." Really nice guys. So I sold the Creighton. I mean, I've got this and I've got the XTR, which is very similar. I mean, they're the same size. This one's just on the composite chassis. Super light, and just a really good car. Everyone hated on this rig because it had a rear turnbuckle issue, but I mean, it's so simple. You can get Lunsford or Arma or just any kind of turnbuckle for a couple bucks and fix that problem. No issue, I guess some people had bad drive shafts. I haven't, but I also adjusted the angle of my shock so my drive shafts don't droop so much. The A-arms don't droop so much to where the drive shafts are constantly riding on the drive cup, and I think that was the problem. You just got to adjust your shock settings because there's no droop screws on this rig. But other than that, it works good. I haven't did diffs or anything. It's pretty much just running on 4S most of the time. It's pretty fun. I love it. Yeah, but I was upset about the Creighton. But it went to a really nice man, He's living out his retirement years and having a great time. It was funny because they drove their adventure bikes to meet me. And I met him at Denny's, and that Creighton box is huge. I told him, I said, "Hey man, that box is big." And then when they didn't think it was gonna be as big as it was, but we got it on the back of his bike, but took a little finesse. They had about an hour and a half, maybe down or 2-hour drive home. See, right over there where I just went, there's a granite rock. Ooh, that was sweet. It was unplanned, but when your nose is so far down, hit the brakes even more, and it'll do a front flip. I see a lot of guys when their nose is far down, they're gassing it, trying to get that nose up, but if your inertia is already there, if your nose is already there, no inertia is gonna bring it back up, even with these, you know what I mean? If you're so far down, hit the brakes again. And just do the front flip. If your nose down, you can bring it up sometimes, but certain angles it ain't coming up. Ooh, like that. My first break, I think. Sound like something broke. Yeah. Shock rod in. Oh, it just pulled through. Oh, we'll be back in a second, guys. It just pulled out. I'm gonna put a little bit of CA glue and put that back in. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. Shout out to Chris Watson. Excuse me. I had chicken strips. cheat day. Anyway, shout out to Chris Watson. He gave me shock pliers. And those came in handy right now. Man, it's overgrown quick. We're gonna have to mow tomorrow already. Let's see if we get a nice wheelie. Oh man, that's lipo. I may have grabbed the wrong one as well. I have two of these, like I said. I charged one up like 2 days ago, and I took off, so I threw it in the lipo bag with all the rest, and I think I grabbed the wrong one. Anyway, she's all fixed up. I've ran this a handful of times, a handful of packs. I got my first sort of break, which was just the rod end popped out. I rethreaded it in with a little CA glue. It should be fine. And if it pops out again, it's a couple $1 part. But other than that, I've been jumping. I've been bashing this thing. Every run's been with these tires. And I recommend these. These are perfect for a KAIJU or the EXT, IMX Swamp Dogs. Go to their website. They've got lots of them. They've got, they even have like fit scale stuff. Really nice fit scale stuff. They got every kind of tire you could think of. That's what they were really made. That's what they're really known for, is their wheels and tires. The cars that they sell is just stuff they import. Usually it's from VRX or Himoto. But the wheels and tires is them. You know, this is really good stuff. Really good rubber, real rubber, not synthetic. It's they're not cheap. This is around $100 for this set or so. But if you like doing wheelies, like backflipping, you're not into belted stuff, this is the one for you. Running your KAIJUs, guys. Anyway, it's not garbage. It's a good rig. A few little mods, little cheap mods, a couple little cheap tweaks, and this thing is solid. So that's my assessment on the thing. But don't let a couple little small defects like a turnbuckle sway you from buying a rig like this. This rig costs less than all the other ones to start with. It's lighter. If you like the handling characteristics of a light rig, then this is a good choice. All right, guys, peace.